Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you about a laptop that I've been using for the past 2 weeks now. Now the laptop in person here is actually the Delta 15 by MSI, and I'm going to be sharing with you my personal experience and why I think it's a great laptop, not for just doing your work, doing a lot of gaming, and of course, for a content creator like myself, it's great at editing videos as well. Now I know in the market today, there are a ton of laptops out there, and to find something that really suits yourself might be quite challenging. So hopefully today's video will help you out just in case you are thinking about something like the Delta 15 right here. Let's check out what this laptop is all about, and again, let me share with you my user experience. Alright guys, so before we begin the video, there's just two very important things that I have to share with you. First up, this MSI Delta 15 here is actually an AMD Advantage laptop, and what this means is that AMD has basically worked really closely with their partners to come up with the best gaming experience. You can expect maximum power, low latency displays and all that. So I'll put the link down below if you want to find out more about what AMD Advantage is all about. And the second thing here is actually a very fun one. So I'll be doing a giveaway for this video. They are giving away like 3 gaming mouse and 1 USB thumb drive. So again, it's very easy to win. Just drop a like, comment down below, and maybe share it on Facebook or something. I'll put the gaming details down in the description box below so you have more information there. But again, trust me guys, it's going to be super easy to win. And of course, you have to be in Malaysia to join this competition. Now with that said, let's move back and start off with the video. We're going to check out the MSI Delta 15. Now first things first, I want to talk a little bit about the design. Now I really like the design because it came in this super minimalistic look. I mean, if you just take a look at this laptop at first glance, you will not be able to tell that it's a gaming laptop. The laptop itself is super durable and it's fully made of aluminum. That means it's very lightweight. In fact, the weight of this laptop is only 1.9 kg, and it's very hard to find another gaming laptop with this kind of specs at just that kind of weight. So it's pretty crazy here. Apart from that, if you take a look at the form factor itself, it's also quite slim. I wouldn't say it's the slimmest laptop in the industry and all that, but at approximately 19 millimeters, I think it's quite slim. Apart from that, the only thing that really gives away the laptop to show that it's a gaming laptop is the Thunderbird logo that you see at the front as well as on the sides on the hinge. So that's where you might actually get a clue on that this is actually a gaming laptop. Alright, so apart from that, one thing that I really like about this laptop as well in terms of the design is the ability to open the hinge with just one hand. In terms of the ports, what you do get here is on the left, you do have a USB Type A port, you have a Type C port, and of course your power cable. Not to forget, we also have the headphone jack still here as well. And if you move the laptop towards the right side, you notice that you have your standard stuff, your HDMI, you have another USB Type A port, another USB Type C port, and more importantly, you have that Kensington lock as well. So that's just the ports. I did wish it came with an SD card slot, but unfortunately I know this is a gaming laptop and most gamers won't really need the SD card slot. But yeah, just hope it came in the next one or something like that. Now apart from that, if you just open the laptop itself, you will see that we have a speaker array above the keyboard that is designed to look like a tornado. The sound here is great and it's awesome for both gaming and listening to music or even watching movies. So no complaints about the speaker there. The keyboard itself is good, but in terms of overall feel, there is a little bit of flex in the keyboard itself, but I like the fact that it has decent key travel, although sometimes it might feel a bit mushy. But at the end of the day, after using it for 2 weeks, I got used to the entire keyboard layout and there isn't too much to complain about that. Now moving down the laptop itself, you notice that we do have a trackpad, and unfortunately it is quite small, but again, this laptop here is designed for gamers, and me personally, I always connect an external mouse, so a small trackpad isn't really a huge deal breaker to me. I don't even care about a trackpad. Alright, so apart from that, in terms of the RGB lighting and all that, yes, the keyboard itself is powered by RGB backlight and it's great for visibility in the dark. You can also customize the RGB kind of patterns using the pre-installed MSI Center, and I think that's great. Right, so just in terms of the design, how it feels, the build quality and all that, I think it's great, but my main point here that I like is the fact that it's lightweight, it's quite slim, it doesn't look like a gaming laptop, and I can bring it around anywhere I want to do anything I want. Alright, so moving on, let's talk a little bit about the display because that's also very important in the overall user experience. Now, in terms of the display, we do have a 15.6-inch 1080p IPS LCD that refreshes at 240 Hz. Now the panel itself is a matte type of panel, which is what I like because this means that you won't have any reflections or light glares unlike those on glossy panels. In terms of the bezels, it is quite standard here. It's not the slimmest out there, but personally, I feel that it's still good enough for my liking. Above the display, you see that we have a 720p webcam, which is very usable for those occasional video calls. And in terms of the display brightness, now the brightness levels on the Delta 15 is not to say the brightest, it's definitely sufficient for indoor use, but if you're the kind of person who uses your laptop outdoors, you might find it a little challenging at times. Now what really stood out for me here is the refresh rate of the display, that is the 240 Hz. Every interaction on the display just seems so much smoother and responsive, and this is the sort of experience that you will have to use in order to understand it. Now moving on to color accuracy, I can say that it is accurate enough for my workflow, which involves a lot of video editing, and of course the colors are punchy enough to make gaming on it look amazing. So overall, I think this is a great display, good enough for most of your daily use as well as your gaming needs. But if there is one thing that I could hope that was improved on, that would be the brightness levels. Alright, so now let's move on and talk about my user experience and how it actually feels like to use it, the kind of performance specifications that you can expect from the MSI Delta 15. Alright, so in terms of power, the MSI Delta 15 is a very powerful machine that is powered by the AMD Ryzen R9 5900HX. It also comes with 16GB of DDR4 RAM and a Radeon RX 6700M graphics cards with 10GB of GDDR6. In a nutshell, basically this means that it is capable of handling any task you throw at it. Now, based on benchmark scores alone, the AMD Ryzen 5000 series processor is 15 to 16% more powerful, both in terms of single and multi-core score. During my past 2 weeks of using the MSI Delta 15, I've edited multiple videos on it, and what I noticed was that it took about just 10 minutes to export a 2GB 4K video. Now, this is considerably fast and comparable to most of the top performance laptops already in the market. Alright, so when it comes to gaming, how did it actually feel like gaming on this MSI Delta 15? Well, when gaming, I was able to run Forza at the maximum graphics settings and was able to get very smooth lag-free gameplay. Not only did the game run very smoothly, but the fans, which were at its maximum, also did not sound very loud, and I did not feel like the laptop was very hot at all. Now, of course, I know that you guys might be playing different kind of games out there. Everyone plays different games, but you can expect to get top-notch or top-level kind of gaming performance on the MSI Delta 15 right here. Alright, so the best part here about this MSI Delta 15 is again back to the form factor, how lightweight it feels, and that is because being able to bring my laptop anywhere without having that heavy luggage to carry. I can do my editing anywhere, I can do my gaming anywhere as well. I think that is the best part about the user experience, and this is not something that you can get on every single gaming laptop out there. Alright, so in terms of battery life, I was able to get up to 9 hours of continuous use when I lowered the refresh rate to 60, but most of the time I'm using the 240Hz refresh rate just for that extra smoothness, and battery life went down to about 5 hours. In terms of the charging speeds, yes, I did test out the charging speeds of this laptop here, and I would say that every 15 minutes it increases by 12%. So I'm not sure if that makes sense to any of you, but just wanted to let you guys know because I always check out those charging speeds. Alright, so at the end of the day, how was my experience with the Delta 15? I would say that it's a very positive one. Again, I want to reiterate my point that, you know, this laptop here looks very sleek. The chassis, the build of it is very solid, and I don't feel like I'm carrying around like something that is going to break or anything like that. More importantly is the fact that it's very lightweight and yet it still packs a punch. Everything that you want to do on the laptop has never slowed down at all during my past 2 weeks of experience. If you play a lot of games, again, you will be able to play a lot of games at your highest graphics settings. I'm sure there are a couple of reviews out there that also says the same thing. And yeah, I just think that, you know, as a content creator myself and a part-time sort of gamer, I think this is actually a very solid device to actually consider. Alright guys, that's it for today's very quick video on my experience with the MSI Delta 15. If you do have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. Again, do drop a like and sub to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and I hope to see all of you guys in the next one. Stay safe everybody. Bye!